Hey, what's up, Capricorn? What's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. We are going to do a reading for the 24th of June to the 30th for you. And we're going to be doing a Celtic cross, so like a deep dive. And I'm going to do the Celtic cross like in a slightly different angle just because of the space I have working here. So yeah, let's tune in to the angel spirits and guides and see exactly what is going on with you or what will occur. Capricorn, if this reading does help you in any way, which I really do hope that it does, please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by donating to the PayPal link in the description box below. Okay, so Capricorn, let's see what's happening here. So we're going to do, this will be your internal self, like your core self, or the self that you know, like you, but everybody doesn't really see. Okay, if that makes any sense. And this will be another part of your internal self, like it's, you know, it's just like two parts of oneself inside oneself. It's like your core aspect of who you are, and also like the you endeavor to be, as it were, or the you that is not seen, and it clarifies itself, so you'll know if it resonates with you. So this will be happening, or this will be you basically, from the 24th of June to the 30th of June. This will be your cross section. This will be what's the energies or the situation that may come about where you may have to delegate through. This will be more so your foundation right here. This right here is your past, like the past energies or the past struggle or the thing that you're working through, or whatever obstacle that is. It could still be bleeding in to a certain extent, but it's basically what you've already gone through. Up here, this right here will be like the energy that's immediate in your whole surrounding. It's like you're in almost like your intended direction. If you're standing on your foundation of what is actually happening right now, which is this card down here, this would be more so like your intended direction, or the energies that you're trying to meet, or that's coming in to meet you. So yeah, it's something like that. Right here is your future aspect of, more than likely, the like what will happen, like it's preemptive, like what if you are successful in certain respects, this is what is going to be somewhat promised to you. Okay, this card right here is going to be your external. Okay, so it's like what everybody else sees. Okay, like what you project off, which may not necessarily be your true self per se. It is a part of you, yes, but it's not the whole you. More so it's like the social affair of just to keep certain appearances in certain respects. Okay, right here, this card right here will be more so the external energies around you. Maybe co-workers, could be family, just basically the understandings that surround your inner circle externally. Okay, so yeah, stuff like that, friends, all that kind of stuff. Right here will be your hopes and dreams and fears, all wrapped up in one, basically, with this card right here, to get an inside look of a bit of your subconscious-ish, kind of, sort of, you know. And I'm trying to actually make it a little bit like the Celtic cross. And right here is the spirit, hopes and promises, or what spirit sees as the future more than likely possibility. Hopefully it'll align with your intended possibility in certain respects, or it'll help you in that intended possibility. And right here we'll have an angel message, which is this still on camera? Good. So it's like an angel message and advice. And then we might just look at the bottom card for an extra advice. We'll see how it goes. Apparently I did make it a bit like the Celtic cross. So the the explanations for what I just said may not necessarily be exactly as the Celtic cross has intended, but that is the definition I'm bringing across how I'm going to be doing it with you. Okay, so it's a little bit of a deep dive, but I'm going to try to go quickly. Okay, so let's see what's happening with you internally for June 24th to the 30th. Okay, the Knight of Cups. So you're wanting to move forward with something that you're moving forward in love. Clearly, a lot of emotion behind it, and you want to move swiftly on this dynamic. It's near and dear to your heart, whatever this is. Okay, so that's clearly seen with the Knight of Cups. So you're going to be focused in and determined towards meeting your goal. I feel like you're also going to be doing this even more so because I feel like I'm getting a glimmer of time flexibility that's happening here. So whatever this is, you're jumping on the time flexibility that you have right now. I don't think you're necessarily constrained with other responsibilities. You see an opening and you're going after what you want. Um, my eyes diverted down here to the mouse. Take a little bit of caution as you move forward in this passionate endeavor. Let's see what the next card is regarding your internal machinations. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Wands, another forward moving momentum. Okay, so if the Knight of Cups is exhibiting your passions in this subject matter, the Knight of Wands is exhibiting the tactile understanding of taking a moment and pacing yourself, making a stride in your momentum. That's why I was brought down here to this like mouse down here. Can you see that? That mouse down there. So you have two very strong energies of momentum on working towards a passion. These are both actually passionate cards. The Knight of Cup exhibits the passions of emotion, okay, in a very loving type way, like it's really at your core. And the wand, the Knight of Wands, is exhibiting a level of expertise in your passion, the ability to craft and actualize this passion of yours. So it's not like you have an empty passion. You know what to do and how to accomplish it. You know how to make a certain step-by-step approach to it. And you're not allowing, this is your internal self. You're being very orderly, or at least you're doing your best to be very orderly. You're kind of antsy, but you're really controlling that by pacing yourself. So that's what's going to be happening with you, which is, I think, responsible and mature of you. A good idea. Let's see where you're coming from. Because if this is like the green light within yourself, then let's see what you came out of. Oh, okay. So there has been a major shift and change in your life recently. This is the Death card showing death and rebirth, basically. Okay, so whatever you've come from, it's like a whole 180 degrees. Like it's a next step in your evolution or a next step in your hopes and dreams. You've come out of a situation, and that's probably not going to show itself again. You've transcended that situation. You transcended having to go through the doldrums or revisiting any particular action regarding your past in this situation, whatever this is. It's dead and gone, never to return. So very good. Actually, I'm feeling a lot of graduate type feels from this. Maybe some of you have recently graduated. That could be it. For some of you, you might have recently graduated and moving on to the working world or going towards your own business, as it were, for some of you, you know. Or even the machinations of some of you making the transition out of a corporate sense and going into your own entrepreneurial vibe. And now that you're making that transition, has opened up with the Death card a level of time. It's a window of time. It's not a full time as I'm getting here. It's a window of time, and you're going to use that window of time auspiciously, very, very auspiciously, because you're finally saying, yes, it's finally my turn. I'm going to move forward with this. Very good. So let's see what the trouble perhaps that you should be aware of. Strength. Okay. So right here, it seems like you need a bit of courage. That's all it is. You may waver in your decision making or your direction. Like, should you really go for this? Like, you have some doubts, but Spirit is saying it's your doubts of your own making, as I'm feeling. Just take it as you're in your core. You know, Capricorn, the thing about it is, Spirit is saying, you know, actually exactly what to do and how to do it. Don't psych yourself out, because the Knight of Wands is someone who knows what he's doing practically, and you're being true to yourself regarding the Knight of Cups. And I'm also feeling that for some of you, your intended work is not just for you. You have other people in mind, but it is just for something very near and dear to your heart. So when that doubt comes in, just take strength, take a breather, and remember, Spirit is saying, remember how far you've come. Remember what you've gone through. Remember that you've earned this opportunity, and believe that you are deserving, because you are. Okay? You have a lot of passion. Keep it tamed and take it one step at a time. That's very simple and straightforward with that. Your foundation that you're going forward with is the High Priestess, intuition. Like I told you, Spirit said right here, you have all the answers in you. You have the experience, you have the work, you have the know-how, you have the passion. And with what will help you through that, with the Strength card, the foundation that you're going on, because you're going in a new water, basically, that you've never gone before. Majority of you Capricorns, like I said, some of you may be transitioning from a corporate field into your own entrepreneur vibe. For many of you, if not all of you, this new pathway may be a totally untested terrain. You've never done it before, and which would make perfect sense because of the Death card. You know, a whole new life dimension. Spirit is saying you have the intuition. It just listen to your gut. Just listen to your psychic pull. Right now, your psychic pull in certain respects is very strong, especially as it relates to you. Just trust yourself. Okay, that's your foundation. Moving forward right now, especially between June 24th and June 30th, trust yourself. Listen to that voice inside you, because it'll make things very clear. You may not understand how it makes it clear. You may not even know the reasons why. But as long as you're moving in your that gut feeling, you'll be just fine. So the energies that's going on and about through that time. Yes, look, the Ace of Wands. Clearly, you Capricorns are starting something with passion. The Ace of Wands is the hand of the universe saying, yes, you are on the right path. You have all the abilities to do what you need to do, and we are helping you. So the universe will be helping you and divinely inspiring you. I also see that you'll be getting epiphanies on ways that you may have thought to do something, or ways that you may have not considered doing it. You will be enlightened in this time to consider doing things a certain other way, and which will continue to propel you forward. The Ace of Wands is a gift towards a bit of ingenuity, a bit of creation, as it were. Okay, a lot of strength and power behind this, conviction, and confidence. So you'll be empowered. That's the energies that will be circling around this understanding through that time. So let's see what the future aspects, or your hopeful future aspects as it leans towards, will look like. Yay! The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is clearly, for a lot of you, this is, I mean, some of you could be, you know, new endeavors in relationship, new endeavors in business, family, friends, whatever it is. But it is going to show a lot of promise. That is what you're hoping for. This is definitely your hopes. And this is also a continued connection with Spirit, as yes, it will definitely move in this direction of prosperity. Independence, a lot of you want, that's like the whole agenda of leaving whatever it is you have here behind. You were dependent, now you're becoming independent. Okay, the Knight of Wands is someone making their own security. They are comfortable, they are flush with options and possibilities. They don't have much worries about anything. They're setting up that wonderful foundation to breathe a sense of freedom and a sense of just, you can just do and be whatever you want, you know? So this is the future aspects where you're going towards, and where the Spirit is opening the door towards for you. A lot of tangible abundance coming your way as you continued in this flow of energy. Very nice, Capricorn. So let's see what's happening in your external world. What are you hiding, per se, from the rest of the world, or allowing the rest of the world to see? Because sometimes people want to hide, not necessarily hide, but for various reasons. You don't want to say everything that you're doing sometimes, but you show a certain front that may not be your entire self, but it is a partial self. So let's see what your external reflections are showing. Oh, okay, great. So with the Six of Wands, yes, I see. With the Six of Wands, you're showing a lot of accomplishment. Like I said, some of you might have just graduated from a school or something like that, or just decided to take that leap into your own thing. And the Six of Wands is showing that you have some good backings. You have people who are propping and supporting your decision to move forward in your own stride. This is a victorious card, someone who has accomplished something, and they're finally ready. Their bags are packed, as it were. They have their stripes now. They've earned the right. They have the capital, or they have the good know-how, the knowledge. They just graduate or whatever have you. Maybe maybe you just retired from one job and you're moving to, it could be a lot of things towards that victory. But this is a victorious card, going into victory, coming from something and moving forward with that particular stride, and you're getting a lot of accolades. So I also see that, Capricorn, there are people in your life who knows the direction that you're taking. You may not be telling them the whole, like the work, blood, sweat, and tears, as down here would indicate, because the wands indicate like work, as some of them holding the wands and everything here would indicate that there are a few that knows the work and pain and pressures that you've been under and that you've overcome, but many may not. But you're just showing someone who is confident in their stride, confident moving forward. And in turn, you're also inspiring others. The Spirit is saying you are inadvertently inspiring others. So good on you. Good on you. So I'm going to put this here just to make some space right here. So let's see what you are surrounded by, the external factors, whether it be friends, relatives, or whoever, strangers. Let's see what the energies you'll be surrounded by between the 24th of June to the 30th of June. There we go. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're not going to be surrounded by anybody. You're going to be, you've been taking a moment to celebrate, but now you're just diving into your work. This really does hit what's been happening here. You are going into your workshop and you are concentrating on your pentacles. You're concentrating on your work, your unique gift, your talent, your what do you call it? Your product. Okay, see how he's focused on the pentacle and all the other pentacles. So this is a dream, or this is an aspiration that you've been working like for a while on, actually, and just looking for the opportunity to get more time to really hone your craft and move into your own thing. As you can indicate from the cobwebs here with the other pentacles and everything, he's been waiting for the opportunity to use these pentacles. He's been waiting to invest into himself. He's been waiting to take his stuff to market. And now he's almost there. He's just finishing up the last parts of it. Maybe you got a new investment, a new capital, or like I said, you have time. You're going through a transition now, and you're going to make your own thing. This is what you'll be diving into these coming days. So you won't be out and about. You won't necessarily have anybody surrounding you, because you'll be in your office or in your wherever you do your work, and you'll just be focusing and working away, burning the midnight oil. You're not going to waste any time, Capricorn, which is a really good thing. Productivity in that regard. Just you're calling in the money. You're calling in the stability. You're calling in the security. So let's see what your hopes and your fears are. So it's like a tandem type thing happening here. This card is going to show what you're really hoping for, and also what your fears are. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, what's coming through here with your hopes is that your product is, or your service, whatever it is you're crafting, is going to be something of an idea, like it's like an ideal quality usable thing, that everybody will see the worth and the merit and the uniqueness about. It can't be duplicated, and it's not gonna really take much convincing. It's gonna stand on itself. But at the same time, you don't want to be you don't want to turn into like a coldness towards you, or robotic. You don't want your work to subjugate you. You still want a level of freedom. So you don't want success to basically subjugate you. That's your hopes and your fears regarding this. You don't want to lose your connection with certain people in your life, I would see, because of success. I don't think that's going to be the case. You're going to notice certain truths about you. Elevation does not necessarily mean moving yourself away from certain dynamics or certain people in your life, but you'll be able to strategically manage your time and manage those other people in your life if you choose to. This is actually a very I'm feeling as it is a very serious concern for you not to lose touch, as it were. Um, but I think that you will be able to mitigate it. I think you'll be able to balance it. But when you get through this, just remember this reading. Remember this feeling that bring in your heart. Don't just become robotic, as it were. Okay? Remember to keep a soft heart in your motion of things. Okay, and let's see what the angels are saying that your ultimate like victory or ultimate would the outcome of it all. Yes, the magician. Oh, so spirit is giving you extra votes of confidence. This is the magician taking in everything in balance. I literally just said that with your hopes and fears. Okay, it is the magician is saying that listen, the victory is what you make it, is what's coming out here, Capricorn. So if you want a victory in any particular dynamic, whether it be wealth, whether it be the ability to do what you want to do, whether it be accolades, whether it be love in the aspect of admiration, or how would I put this, a fulfillment of life. Okay, but you can balance all of those things together. Okay, and basically dictate your own outcome of it. Okay, the mode and the feeling and how it is, it's going to be up to you. You'll be able to craft how you want your life to be. So spirit doesn't need to dictate or tell you your outcome. Spirit is letting you know you will decide your outcome because you'll be flush with opportunities to do so. Okay, so that is your outcome. Your outcome is what you want. The outcome is what you want. Spirit is saying you have to get past this part right here. Okay, so be just reminded about that. And let's see what the spirit message is, or the angel oracle message. Yeah, okay, so our angel oracle message is the Five of Pentacles. It is saying in this right here is to do not forget where you've come from. Okay, that's what's coming across here with the Five of Pentacles. A level of lack, a level of work, a level of having to scrape by. Do not forget the reasons behind your work, the reasons why you've garnered good relationships in your life, the reasons why you've worked so hard. That is the oracle message is coming through, which I think is very prudent to give, especially coming towards the end of this, to give an understanding, to keep you guided, to keep you balanced through this all. And I think we will get that like bonus angel card message, as it were, from the bottom card. Yeah. So the Knight of Swords. See, you got the knights and everything. So this is the whole aspect of another vibe that's going to be going through this time. This is moving swiftly. So once you're finished with the accolades, getting into transition to get started, move swiftly and discerningly, is what this extra bonus thing is saying. Okay. But use a lot of course, tact in your emotions. Okay. Don't be too haphazard, because spirit is also saying there's karma connected to this. Okay, karma. Okay, so this has been your reading, Capricorn. I really do hope that it's helped you. This will be for the June 24th to the 30th, 2022. If this has helped you in any way, please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by donating to the PayPal link in the description box below. I wish you all the best, Capricorn. Bye.